Hello, my good peoples. I'm just here to give you guys some advice on how to save money on prom, because I know a lot of people that think prom is way too expensive for them, that they have to buy, you know, expensive dresses, get limos, fancy shoes. You can get nice things, but they don't have to be expensive, and they don't have to be like if you're going to visit Queen Elizabeth or something. Here are some advice that I did when I was a junior and some things that I'm gonna do for my senior prom. And without further ado, let's go on with some advices that I have. Now, when it comes to prom, if you are a junior or a sophomore, I don't know, freshman. If you're a freshman going to prom, you're a lucky one. If you are a lower classman or a junior going to prom, do not get an expensive dress that's like maybe, you know, more than $300 or no. Correction, more than $200. This is just advice based on my opinion, because why waste your money on a very expensive dress when you can save that money and go all out your senior year? Because, you know, you've been in high school for 4 years and everybody gets to know you all those 4 years, and then on prom night you can just go all out and show everybody, you know, that's your night. You know, let the eyes be on you that night. Me, I went to prom sophomore and junior year. I've spent on a prom dress out of those two would be like $140. My point is, do not get an expensive dress, because chances are you will not wear that dress again after prom night. When I went to homecoming my senior year, I used one of my prom dresses from sophomore year. All I had to do was cut it up and it looked like a homecoming dress. You know, nobody else had that dress because I've had that dress for 2 years now, and that dress isn't gonna come back. So I was basically the only one with a really nice dress. And that's how you DIY your homecoming dress. Now, for senior year, this is the year where you want to go all out. You know, if you want to wear a nice poofy Cinderella dress, if you want to wear a mermaid dress, if you want to, I don't know what you want to do, but in my opinion, if you want to save money, do not get an expensive dress that is more than $300 or $400. It depends on how much you want to save. But my senior year prom dress costed $160. I thought that was way too expensive in my opinion, but compared to what people were telling me on how much their prom dresses were, there's this one girl that her dress was $1,000. There's this other girl that said her prom dress was $900. There's this other girl that said her dress was $400. And then there's this other girl that said hers was $300. And I was like, damn, you know, like, I thought my dress was looking a little too on the expensive side, but my dress looks good and it's good priced. I cannot wait to show you guys what my prom dress looks like. You know, you will see. You will see. I'm gonna be looking so pretty. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. But yeah, that's what I did to save some money. I will tell you right now, I like to remember my money, okay? I do not like to be broke. There are a lot of dresses that are in good price and that are cute. You just gotta find them. Trust me, there are dresses out there that are cute, good price. It won't hurt your wallet the next day, you know? For shoes, you can get pretty shoes that are at least like $30. That would be my kind of price range if I'm trying to save money. I know my homecoming shoes were in the $20 section aisle, and then what I did is that I added rhinestone to my shoes to make it look more blinged out. So that's one of the things that made my shoes look very unique and different from all the other girls' shoes. Another way to save money is to do your own nails. I know if you go to the nail salon to get acrylics and get a pedicure, all of that's gonna cost like $40. At least it is here in Florida. Your nails is $20 and a pedicure is $22. If you have short nails, like if you have nails that you bite on and they look so ugly and all you have is like nub, then you can get acrylics if you want, because it will look so much better with your dress and, you know, the whole event. But if you're gonna be wearing a long dress with some high heels, you know, and your toes aren't gonna be showing that much, I would suggest you doing your own toes and save the extra 20 bucks, you know, for something else. Because you're not gonna be showing your toes to everybody, hey, look at my toes, or anything, you know. But you will be showing your nails off to everybody, you know, waving hi, taking pictures or something. For me, I don't have to wear acrylics because my nails, they grow long and strong. And I take really good care of them and I don't bite them. I don't have to get acrylics. I can get shellac or I can do my own manicure here at home. Another way to save your money is to do your own makeup. If you don't know how to do makeup, I would suggest going on YouTube. Of course, you're watching this video on YouTube. Going on my channel, learn how to do makeup, or you can go search how to do prom makeup or something based on a particular makeup that you're going for. Like if you're going for a smoky eye or natural or colorful eye, then you can search that up. That's what YouTube is for. That's what beauty gurus do, to show you guys how to do the prettiness on your eyes and face and everything. Thank you, YouTube. But you don't have to go to the MAC store or anything to get your makeup done, because honestly, I didn't know how to do my own makeup until I started watching beauty tutorials. Like I said on one of my videos, the quinceañera video, I've had a bad experience with that lady because she did my makeup so ugly. I think I would have done my own makeup 10 times better than that. If I would have known how to do my own makeup back in the day, then I would have done my own makeup. You are the one that knows your own taste. If you don't like a lot of powder, if you don't like a lot of foundation on, practice makes perfect, and maybe you'll get the results that you're looking for. On to the hair. What can I say about hair? For the past 2 times that I went to prom, I did my own hair. My junior year, I put extensions in my hair, and that was the very first time that I ever worn extensions, and did a pretty good job putting them on, curling my hair. It takes time, but the results are amazing. If you're looking for an easy, you know, simple type of hairstyle, you can go on YouTube and learn how to do that particular hairstyle that you want and do it yourself and save the money instead of going to the salon and getting it done. Like me, my prom is in 2 weeks. I got highlights. The week of prom, I'm gonna dye my roots. I want this particular type of hairstyle. Okay, the next one is how you're going to get there. If you're gonna get there in a car, if you're gonna get there in a limo, which a lot of people rent limos for their senior year with all their friends. It would be great if all your friends collected money and paid for a limo, so it's not just you paying for it. Don't think that you can't go to prom because you can't afford a limo, you can't afford an expensive dress, you don't have the money for all this stuff. You know, there's other ways. You don't always have to try to get these objects. Prom is just a great way for you to spend time with your friends, dance, you know, have fun, you know, don't set your eyes on these expensive things that really aren't that important. I know my sophomore year, I got dropped off by my parents. Now this year, I'm gonna drive myself with my own car. Save money, live better, Walmart. I know a lot of you guys want to eat on prom night, and maybe you want to go to Olive Garden or Carrabba's or Wing House. Red Lobster. A lot of my friends love Red Lobster. You know, I've never been there before. I know. You know, I will go there one day and try out the biscuits because everybody says that the biscuits are good. I would suggest eating after prom because you don't want to, you know, before prom go out to eat and then having food on your teeth and you're gonna be looking like, yeah, like that. I honestly think it's better to eat after because, you know, after the party, everybody just wants to chill. You don't have to eat at expensive places. I'm the type of girl that's like, you know what, it's after prom, let's go to Steak and Shake. That's where I want to go. Applebee's, you know, the $4 menu meal, where's that at? Yes, I'm the type of girl to eat a burger, you know. But after all this advice, I just want to let you guys know is to have fun on your prom night. I don't want you guys thinking that you can't go to prom because you don't have the money for it or anything. I know some of my friends that probably don't want to go because they don't want to spend the money on it and they think it's too expensive and all that, but there's other ways to get around it and spend some but not the whole thing. It's a great experience. Have fun. Live it up. You won't ever have another prom. You won't have a prom in college. At least I don't think so. You won't have a prom at your work when you're 40. Live it up. And if there's anything that I missed, leave it in the comments below and I'll answer you guys. Thumbs this video up, share it, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.